What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Radical Marketer YouTube channel, where we talk about how to leverage credit, how to leverage social media, and how to make money online. So if those things interest you, smash that like button, punch that subscribe button, because we're making videos daily, twice a day, and you do not want to miss it. Now, this video is going to be amazing. How to use a credit card for your down payment on your house. But if this is your first time viewing my channel, I want to give you a huge salute, shout out for doing that. This is no fluff and all stuff. I really get right to the topic at hand. Just a very conversational video, nothing fancy, okay? So I would welcome you to subscribe, and I would also welcome you to comment below if you have experience, you have thoughts, you have opinions, anything. I'd love to hear from you. This is a giant community here, and I take a lot of value in having this community oriented. So love for you to subscribe, love for you to smash that like button. Be a huge, huge, huge benefit, and I would really, really appreciate it. All right, guys, so let's talk about how can you fund your down payment on a house with a credit card. You could say that can't happen, that's not possible. It's completely possible, okay? It's a huge credit plug and a huge credit play that most people won't even tell you. They'll usually put that in their high-end courses and try to sell you this information. I know how to do it, and I'm going to give this information to you in this video. You're also going to want to watch it until the end so you don't miss anything as well, because it's going to be some steps to this, okay? So let's talk about why most people can't do this, okay? The bottom line is when you get a down payment or when you go for underwriting, they're going to want to require 2 to 3 bank statements, and they're going to dissect you like the CIA. They're going to ask where this money's coming from, what was this purchase about, how much you're making, all types of things, right? I mean, it's not a fun process to go through, right? And so if there's any huge lump sums of money, they want to account for where did this come from. And that's why I also advise you to watch Why Banks Hate Venmo, Zelle, and Cash App. The videos in the description as well, because then you can see to kind of stay away from these apps during underwriting. But besides the point, make sure that when you're going through underwriting, you're not using these aggregate apps and you're not having lots of lump sums of money coming in and out outside of your personal income or what your business is paying you. Okay, make sure everything's documented, T's are crossed and I's are dotted, right? Now, how you're going to do this is going to be something people may not think about, and this is why it's a Radical Marketer channel, because we think outside the box. We leverage credit to our advantage. So what you're going to do, before I get into that, also the thing is that if you were to take a credit card and you were to either liquidate it or try to use like plastic to pay yourself, then what's going to happen is that there's going to be your revolving balance is going to go up on your credit report, right? So even though you got the money now in your checking account, now you have a higher utilization from your credit report. So that's a problem now, right? The money may not be the problem, but the problem may be now you don't get a great interest rate because your score went down because your utilization's up. So we got a problem here and we got a problem here. And how do we get right here? How do we fund this transaction with a credit card? Well, what you're going to do is, before you go through all of this, you're going to start a business, an Avon business, a YouTube channel, dog grooming, a dog walking, Uber. You can start a business. You don't have to be fully doing the business. It can be a part-time thing. It could be something that you're looking to start down the road. But you're going to start a business, and you're going to call, you're going to look online, you're going to do whatever to just say, how do I start a business? And I'll make videos about that down the road, but regardless, that's not the topic here. You're going to start a business. And once you start your business, you're going to have your articles of organization, and you're going to be a small LLC. You're going to be an LLC. That's what you're going to do. A single member LLC. Okay? That's what you want to do. Single member LLC. Right? And C Corp if you can. I'm sorry, S Corp. S Corp. Sorry about that. No C Corp. S Corp. Okay? Single member LLC. Okay? You're going to be the only person in the business, and you're going to start a business. The nice thing about this is underwriting's not going to know about the business. They're really not. They're going to care about your bank statements. They're going to care about your employment history. You can be working and have a side hustle and have your own business. Completely legal. These are completely legal plays. Okay? So you're gonna start your own business. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go get a business credit card, whether it's BHG, whether it's whatever. I have business credit card playlists, and you're going to go get a business credit card. Why? Because you're going to get a business credit card that doesn't report to the personal credit bureaus. Why is that important? Well, because if you max out the card, the personal credit will never know. Therefore, the underwriters will never know. It's going to be hidden. So you start a business, they don't know about it. You get a personal credit card, personal guarantee. Yeah, they'll see the inquiry, but they're not going to know it was a business credit card. It could just been just a regular credit card. And now that you have the credit card, you can do one of two things. You can go sweep that inquiry off so they don't even ask about it. Or you can keep it on there and just say, yeah, I applied for a credit card. No problem. But now you got a business credit card, right? So you're going to want to do this like 3 months before you're looking to purchase a home. 3 to 4 months, right? Because they're going to need the 2 to 3 months of bank statements. And when you liquidate this business credit card, or when you write a check to yourself with this business credit card, you're not going to want to explain where that money came from, right? Does that make sense to you? So what you're going to want to do is set yourself up 3 to 4 months before you're looking to get a home loan. If you're looking to do this now, like if you're looking now at this type of stuff, go start the business today. It can take you about a week to get it all taken care of, and then another week to get the business credit card. So boom, now 14 days from now, you got a business credit card, and now you got some capital that you can do. You're going to need good credit or decent credit, and you're going to need to have a business because you're going to need a tax ID number. When you apply for these business credit cards or business credit card, you don't have to get cards, you can do card. You're going to have to personal guarantee the card, which means that if you were not to pay your payments, they would then report that to the personal credit. But they will not report to the personal credit given you are paying your payments on time, because they're not going to let that utilization crush your credit score. So now you got your own business. Now you got your personal credit card. How do you get the money off the credit card? Well, there's a couple ways to do that. I'm not going to get fully into all of the ways, but I'm going to give you ideas, and then you can watch my other videos, or you can ask questions in the comment section, and I can kind of give you gear towards that. Or you can join our personal private Facebook group that you can't find anywhere, and you can apply to that. It's totally free, and then once you're in there, you can ask all the questions that you want, and we don't hold back there. I got to kind of be a little bit careful on YouTube with this stuff because I do down the road look to get sponsors and things like that. But anyways, one of the ways that you can use that is through an app called Plastiq, Plastiq, believe it or not. And Plastiq, what that does is it's a company that will let you pay with a credit card, and they'll do an ACH on your behalf. So, for example, you can make a car payment with a credit card, you can make a mortgage payment with a credit card, things like that, or you can even pay yourself with a credit card. So you could write that out to yourself, and you're going to pay a fee, like, I don't know, 3%, 5% fee. I'm not looking at the numbers in front of me right now. But whatever it is, there's a fee attached with it. It's not a huge fee, but it's a fee, $30 maybe, I don't know. But if you want to write yourself 10 grand, you may pay $300 to do that, or $200 to do that. But you got your money there in your bank account. So you use Plastiq. They write you a check, send you a check, you deposit that check in your bank, and you let it sit there for 3 months, okay, before you go to get a mortgage. Why? Because they're going to want 2 bank statements. So if you do 3 months, then on the second, the last 2, they don't see this $3,000 deposit. They don't see this $5,000 deposit, okay? So then you just funded your down payment with a business credit card. And you can say, well, I'm going to have to pay interest on that. Yeah, you will have to pay interest on it. But if you get a business credit card with 0% interest for 18 months, 16 months, 12 months, you're only doing this for 3 months, you can pay back that credit card or do a balance transfer on it later on, whatever you want to do. But you just created a down payment out of nowhere without the bank knowing about it, without you having to pay interest on it. You're going to have to pay it back. You can find other ways to pay it back. This channel has got a ton of videos on how to do balance transfers and 0% cards and moving money around and creating things out of thin air, stuff like that. This is totally legal to do. It's just thinking outside the box. And the best of them think outside the box. So if you're looking to fund your down payment on your home with a business credit card, this is how you can do it. You can also do it two other ways, by manufacturing spend, but there is risk involved in that, because if the company catches you doing that, they can't shut down your card. I want you to know that. Then there's also partial payments, where you go to a store and you purchase half of it on one card and half of it on another card. Then you can return the purchase on one card and get the money back on your debit card. That's a very secret type of strategy. It is legal. There's nothing wrong with it, but credit cards don't like it. Okay, so that's stuff that we talk about in the private Facebook group. We don't really discuss that too much here on the channel, but I wanted to give you the idea of how you could make a down payment from a 0% credit card. The key is you got to have a business, you got to have decent credit, and you also got to get a business credit card to do this. And then you need to find a way to get the money off the card through a company like Plastiq, whether it's manufactured spend, whether it's you buy gift cards and then liquidate those gift cards. Whatever the case is, there's ways to do it, but you got to plan accordingly for it, and then you can do that. If you found this video helpful, I'll be doing credit plays all the time. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of it. Let me know if you've done this. Let me know of any other creative things that you did, and then also join the private Facebook group. Looking forward to having you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back with another video every day, 2 videos a day. Take care. Peace.